For thousands of years, Sydney Harbour was a place shaped entirely by nature. Dense eucalyptus forests stretched to the water's edge, while Aboriginal communities lived in harmony with the land and sea. Bark canoes drifted quietly across the calm waters. Campfires glowed beneath towering trees, and generations passed with the rhythm of the seasons. From this single viewpoint, the landscape remained almost unchanged, reflecting one of the oldest continuous cultures on Earth. Everything changed in 1788 with the arrival of the first fleet. Towering sailing ships entered the harbour, carrying British soldiers, convicts, and settlers who would establish a new colony. Temporary tents quickly appeared along the shoreline before giving way to rough wooden huts. Trees fell beneath axes, smoke filled the air, and muddy tracks replaced untouched ground. The peaceful harbour became the birthplace of modern Australia. As decades passed, the fragile settlement steadily transformed into a permanent town. Timber buildings were replaced with elegant sandstone architecture. Wider roads welcomed horse-drawn wagons, and churches, warehouses, and busy docks reshaped the waterfront. Merchant ships arrived from across the globe, bringing immigrants, trade, and new opportunities. The once endless forest slowly retreated as neighborhoods, farms, and businesses expanded across the surrounding hills. Sydney's growth accelerated during the 19th century. Grand Georgian and Victorian. Buildings lined bustling streets illuminated by gas lamps, while steamships crowded the harbour beside aging sailing vessels. Electric trams, railways, and telegraph lines connected a rapidly expanding city as factories and shipyards fueled industrial progress. What had once been a remote colonial outpost was becoming one of the British Empire's most important ports in the southern hemisphere. The 20th century introduced one of Sydney's greatest engineering achievements. Over many years, thousands of workers assembled the enormous steel arch of the Sydney Harbour Bridge piece by piece until it finally connected both shores in 1932. The bridge permanently transformed the skyline and became a symbol of Australia's ambition and confidence. Even through the uncertainty of World War II, Sydney continued to grow before entering a new era of prosperity. Soon another architectural masterpiece began rising from the harbour. The Sydney Opera House slowly emerged beneath forests of scaffolding until its brilliant white sails became recognized around the world. Together with the Harbour Bridge, it created one of the most iconic skylines on Earth. Today, modern skyscrapers surround the historic harbour, while ferries, yachts, and cruise ships cross waters once traveled only by bark canoes. Millions of people now call Sydney home, yet the same harbour continues to connect every generation. From untouched wilderness to a vibrant global city, this remarkable transformation unfolded in little more than 2 centuries, all within the view of a single unchanging camera.